Hey everybody. Happy springtime. Yay. I'm Danny Picard. Let's see, there's a lot going on. I was spending a lot of time with myself today, thinking a lot about how fortunate I am with so many different things going on. I just got back from Lucidity Festival, met a lot of amazing people, shook my booty, had a great time listening to Pumpkin. Highly recommend him on SoundCloud. He's the bomb. Well, actually, he's everywhere. He's based out of LA. Anyways, there's something that I wanted to talk about. Imagine that. Um, it's one of the things that really helped me move the direction of my life into something that was way more positive, way more effective, way more intentional. And that is if I could feel so empowered to help other people, if I was constantly helping other people so much, what if I were to take a break? What if I were to take a break and actually give all of that energy back to me? What if I were to give all of that concern, worry, and stress, all that stuff, all that stress? Pfft, who said that? What if I were to give all of that love to myself? That normally I'd been in the past be giving to everybody but me. So, what would happen then? How powerful could I become? How powerful could you become if you were to start doing this? If you were to start moving your energy, all of that love, all of that encouragement, all of that support, all of that knowingness, all of that juicy vibrance, radiance, love, funky glitter, yippee yay, bippity boppity boos. Like, what if you were to be able to give all of that to this? Well, I have a little secret for you. That's kind of the direction that we're all heading. So, now, and this is also very connected to with a lot of what I talk about, and that is this little theory, this little idea. You may have heard this floating around a little bit. It's called self love. So funny, because when you mention the word meditation, people go, ah! You mean I have to sit by myself in here? And in here? How? Ooh. 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 Well, I can't do that, is the biggest answer I get. I can't do that. Well, have you tried? Have you tried today? Today is a different day than it was last week or last year when you last tried. When did you try last? And is it so bad that you actually spend some time with yourself, getting to love this? You are of divine creation. Um, Secret's out. We're spirit in physical form. We are energy. Everything is of divine creation. Even negativity and horrible people and horrible wicked thoughts that keep you from not wanting to go in here to meditate. So the simple thing, the wonderful thing that meditation does, and that self-love does, is it allows you to embrace that, or to at least look at it in a way where everything is divine. Everything is love. We are love. Everything is loving. Sometimes we're just taught by people that don't know better. Or a lot of fear is caused by people who don't know any better. So we can go into that place of forgiveness and we can decide to love ourselves. So when it comes down to bringing your energy back into yourself, the more you do it, the easier it becomes. But now also a big fear that a lot of people have is that if you start giving to yourself as much as you want to, if I start giving to me, in ways that I'd normally be giving to everybody else. We have that fear that people will think that we're mean, or that people won't like us, or all those fears that we are not going to be looked at as caring. But so here's the new thing, and the new paradigm in this spiritual evolution that we're going through, is that it's actually by you becoming empowered and you finding your truest authentic self is where you will flourish and blossom like you could never before. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Now, if you think about how many people you could positively affect when you are flourishing, when you are completely on your game, when you are completely in the zone doing what you are meant to be doing spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally, tapped in, tuned in, turned on, in alignment with Source and what you're supposed to be doing as spirit on this planet. Wouldn't you think that would be a lot more healing to the masses and to everybody else than if you were to constantly be giving away every last bit of your soul, giving away every last inkling of your amazingness, even if you don't feel like you have any amazingness left? I have a little amazingness on my shirt that I'm going to give away. But a lot of people, self-included in the past, what I would do is I would give and give and give and give, especially people who are highly sensitive persons, or I hate that term actually, energetically sensitive persons, or as I like to call, empowered empaths. Isn't that fun? So, talk about changing your perception. Yay. Energetically sensitive people have this thing where we, or in the past, kind of play the victim role. Because we're used to giving away our energy, giving away. So selfless, because we feel as though, oh, we don't want anybody else to suffer as though we did. So there's that kind of thing, that story that's repeated and told, that where if we start giving to ourselves all of a sudden, that those people who were reliant upon our giving to them will start hating us or not liking us, and we'll be not accepted. But again, what's happening in this spiritual evolution, in which people call ascension, in which we all signed up to be here to be a part of, we are all moving into becoming that true authentic self that we signed up for, like following your excitement, following your bliss, your joy, your happiness, all those expressions which are truest of you being spirit in physical form. This is why we're here, and we have free will in order to experience this on so many levels. It's absolutely amazing. It's absolutely amazing. And what else is amazing is that we're also here to start celebrating. Like, we can move through the shit and rise up just by changing our perceptions, by giving to ourselves, by loving ourselves, by giving ourselves the love that we deserve and that we always have been. There's that disconnect that some people feel that was created along the ways growing up, where we feel that we don't deserve that love simply because we never got it from maybe different aspects, or, you know, our significant others, or maybe your, you know, aunts and uncles didn't love you the way you wanted, or your parents, or, you know. So what do? Do we continue the cycle? Because that's only going to perpetuate the issue and the problem. You know, spend years and years in therapy. Or you may want to surrender and go, you know what? I'm actually empowered to move into a new direction. I'm going to own my sensitivities. I'm going to own how empowered I am. I'm going to own how powerful I am. I'm going to own all of this beautiful, raw, amazing vulnerability that I came here to be. I'm going to embrace the negative that has happened in my life because that's going to actually catapult me into a better state. If it weren't for the contrast, I would never learn how to better myself because I'd be in that perpetual place of purgatory-ishness, or whatever. There's no yin and yang. There's no, there's nothing to show you that you can get better. So, by turning all of your love back into yourself and loving yourself fully, watch your life erupt into an absolute blossoming, powerful essence of positivity, joy, love, everythingness. Use your thoughts to help catapult that forward. Stop doubting yourself. Start living. Stop saying negative things about yourself. Start loving yourself as though you would all those people that you used to give all that energy to. There's nothing that says you are stopping loving everybody else because you're taking care of yourself. That's a big misconception. In fact, it actually shows that you love everybody else more because you take care of yourself. Because you now get the fact that you can help more people as you rise into becoming that truest, authentic vibration of who you are as source energy. One person, you may know, you may not know this, but this guy, he used to party a lot, and he used to give everything else to everybody else, and he was very caring and very charming and had a great time and blah blah blah. But he was doing a lot of drugs and alcohol, and he was a hot mess, and then he realized that he was affecting a lot of people in a negative way. And then he also realized that by changing his behaviors and thoughts, he can now impact people in a very positive way. By helping people, acknowledging their inner power, their empowerment, the way they can be, the way they can feel, and change their perception in order to thrive. And knowing that this is the absolute truth. It feels good, doesn't it? That's me! That's me! Went through a lot, but it's, I would do it 5 million times over to be able to share with people the magic that I'm learning about in my life right now. And the fact that the words I can't simply do not exist in my vocabulary. That may throw people off. It may feel as though people don't understand that, and that's fine. It's totally fine. But I got tired of playing the I can't card because I wanted to start feeling what I can felt like. So, in this day and age, I do a lot of I cans. I do a lot of I cans so I can help people around me more. So I can inspire other people and show people how I can help and inspire others. So, a few of these I cans I want to talk about real briefly. I'm going to be at the Crystal Fair this weekend, in the Contra Costa Crystal Fair in Walnut Creek. We're going to have a booth educating people about Reiki, Lightarian Reiki, which are higher vibrational forms of Reiki beyond Reiki mastery. We're also going to talk about Metatronia therapy, which is a new ascension guidance system, also as well as a new, very, very potent aspect of healing that's available to us through the vibrations of Archangel Metatron. Sometimes you don't have to worry about the words so much, but just know that sometimes if somebody puts a needle in your forehead and it aligns your things, that it makes you feel better. And, it doesn't really matter what the source is as long as it's true and that it resonates with you. So when you go to learn other information, make sure stuff you're listening to resonates with you. when you're listening to spiritual stuff, because there's some interesting things out there. But anyways, we're going to be at the Crystal Fair, also talking about the Epic Human Project, which is going to be a very, very, very large project, which we are asking for your help. It's going to be a center like no other, probably on the planet, actually. And hopefully it will be based here in Oakland, where we're going to have a community spiritual development center and energy medicine school. We're going to have all different aspects of holistic health, philosophy, healing, and whatnot, all integrated into one major community center. So we are open to speaking and hearing from investors who are interested in maybe seeing and talking to us. We are also going to be, let's see, so my business partner as well as my assistant will be at the Crystal Fair from noon on Saturday, this Saturday, the 18th, April the 18th. And then I'm actually going to be heading over to an event called Queericulum at the Center in San Francisco, where it's going to be a host of many different queer speakers and whatnot, educating public on many, many different topics. I will be presenting on tickling your spirit pussy. Oh no, I said something wrong. Bad. Judge me. Anyways, I'm not going to stop being who I am just because I'm a little spiritual. So, now also one of the ICANNs, we have this amazing event coming up in October. I think it's backwards when I showed that, but we're doing a retreat at Harbin Hot Springs, okay, with myself, Eric Nielsen, and Lucid Dawn, also known as Nona Fender. She's part of Nona Fender and the Benders. So we're going to have wizardry, full access to Harbin Hot Springs, catered food, organic eats, and we're going to have special guest Enor, where we're just going to raise the vibrations and help people really move into that perception of loving, and not only that, loving themselves. Because that's what healing is. It's loving yourself, forgiving yourself to clear the karma from the past so you can be present and move forward. Okay? There's so much going on, so many wonderful things going on. I'll be speaking at Lightning in a Bottle on Friday, May 22nd, I believe. Let's see here. Yes, Friday, May 22nd, I'll be speaking at Lightning in a Bottle, which is quite an honor. We also have the How Weird Street Fair coming up. We have Matt Kahn coming up in Berkeley. Then Transcendental Bliss, my friends from Humboldt County are throwing that. So there's so many wonderful opportunities to start sharing the word and start sharing this information. So I really, really appreciate you all for being you. Give it a try. Start loving yourself a little bit more. Okay, you deserve it. You deserve to be loved as much as your friends love you. Okay? I love you. And I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't. So, much love to you guys, and keep your head on straight. Give yourself some time in the morning to love and care for yourself and be grateful. Live in love, breathe in love, love in love. TheEpicHuman.com will be unveiled very shortly. Be on the lookout for that, probably this weekend. All right, much love, everybody.